So, Nintendo looked at physical games and said, what if we kept the box but made the game someone else's problem? Enter the game keycard. It's a physical object that contains a permission slip. It's like buying a house key, but the house is in the cloud, the landlord is a server farm, and your ownership expires whenever the Wi-Fi does. Now, before you grab your pitchforks, and I see you reaching, this isn't just another physical media is dead, hail our digital overlords rant. It's worse, because this thing is smart, and that's what makes it dangerous. The fight was never physical versus digital. It's trust versus convenience. And right now, convenience is winning because it's got better marketing. Today, what these things actually are, why publishers love them, why you'll probably buy one anyway, and how to avoid becoming a collector of very expensive cardboard. Let's keep this simple, because the company sure as shit won't. Game keycard equals plastic rectangle you put in your Switch. That does not contain the game. It's a key, a glorified password with a tactile finish. You insert it, download 50 gigabytes of data, and then, here's the kicker, you still need the card inserted to play. It's DRM wearing a plastic hat. It's a hall pass for software you already downloaded. It's the most elaborate "are you sure you bought this" system ever invented. It's not a cartridge with game data, a download code you scratch and trash, a pure digital purchase. It's the uncanny valley of ownership. Looks physical on your shelf, feels physical in your hand, plays like a digital game having an identity crisis. So why does it exist? Here's the part that makes business sense and consumer nonsense. Modern games are obese. Fact. 120 to 150 gigabytes, sometimes even more than that. Did you render the entire solar system huge? High capacity cartridges cost actual money. Money that eats into margins, bonuses, and executive yacht funds contributions. So publishers asked, what if we just, didn't? Game keycards let them ship shiny, cheap plastic instead of expensive chips, keep that sweet, sweet retail shelf space, pretend they're supporting physical while doing the absolute minimum, charge you $60 for a download that needs a babysitter. From a spreadsheet perspective, chef's kiss. From your living room, where you're waiting 4 hours for a download to play the game you bought, that's chef's middle finger right there. Now there's only one good argument. Fairness hour. This isn't the old download code in a box scam. That was just a receipt with extra steps. Game keycards on Switch 2 are reusable and lendable. Nintendo confirmed they're not tied to your account. That does matter. Digital games are the friend who never returns your stuff because you never gave them stuff. You gave them access. Game keycards let you hand a game to your buddy, like, play this, it's great, instead of, here's my Nintendo account password, please do not buy $400 of V-Bucks. The lending economy returns, the used market survives. For now, because that asterisk, it's doing so much heavy lifting. Here's why collectors are lighting torches. Normal cartridge, internet dies, who cares, pop it in, play, the game is there. Game keycard, internet dies, you own a plastic rectangle and regret. You need connection to download, the first time and if you delete it, storage space on your system that you paid for, servers that stay online that you don't control. Your physical collection is just a museum of dependencies. And when the eShop closes, when the publisher delists, when someone forgets to pay the server bills, your key unlocks a 404 message. This isn't paranoia. PSP, Wii, DSi stores, gone. PT demo, erased from existence. When companies say forever, they mean until it's not profitable. This isn't just collectors being dramatic. Japan's National Diet Library, think Library of Congress but with better anime taste, has excluded game key cards from game preservation. Why? The game isn't on the media. That's not a tweet, that's an institution saying, we can't archive a permission slip. When historians of the future study 2020's gaming, these releases might as well be smoke. You're not buying a game, you're buying access dressed in retail clothing, and access expires. Is physical dead? No, but it's getting gaslit. Game keycards let publishers say, look, we're still doing physical, while training us to accept physical that requires downloads, boxes that are mostly vibes, ownership that needs permission. The danger isn't the format, it's acclamation. Oh, this is fine, I have good internet. Oh, this is fine, I don't delete games. Oh, this is fine, Nintendo would never. Hold it, Nintendo would. They already did. Wii Shop channel, gone. Your purchases, poof, gone. Here's the funny part. Some publishers see the backlash and are running. Sega announced Sonic Racing Cross Worlds for Switch 2 will be the full game on the cartridge, specifically avoiding game keycards, launching March 26, 2026. Their making actually contains the game a selling point. That tells you everything. They know collectors hate this, they know real physical is now premium, we're splitting into two markets. True physical, collectible, permanent, and expensive, and key physical, convenient, conditional, cheap, well for them, choose your fighter. How to not get scammed. Practical value time, your anti-burn checklist. First, read the box like it's a terms of service. Download required, game keycard, internet connection needed, equals you are not buying the game, you're buying a license with a plastic accessory. Second, audit your internet reality. Rule, data caps, travel often. These cards turn your physical purchase into a digital headache. Know thy Wi-Fi. Third, storage is a hidden cost. That 120GB download needs a 100 SD card. Factor that into your savings. 4, preservation equals vote with your wallet. If you replay games years later, demand data on the card. Future you will thank present you. And lastly, justice once kills markets. Companies don't hear complaints, they hear sales. Every game keycard you buy, because it's fine, is a signal that this is acceptable. What should happen? I'm not saying burn the format, I'm saying regulate the honesty. Baseline standards, giant labels, download required, in font sizes that don't require magnifying glass, preservation guarantees, legal right to re-download or escrow game data, honest pricing. If it's basically a digital license, charge digital prices. Looking at you $60 keycards. Without this, the trust evaporates, and you can't build a physical future on vibes, fine print, and hoping the servers stay up. So that's the game keycard. Not the apocalypse, just a warning label we ignore. It's physical media cosplaying as digital convenience, whispering, I'm basically the same, while holding your game hostage to someone else's business model. The only way this works, companies stay honest, you stay awake. Drop a comment, would you buy a game keycard if it's the only physical option? Or is that an automatic pass? And if you've seen one in the wild, what game? I want to track how fast this spreads. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, perform the ritual sacrifices. See you next time.